I was thinking about subliminals. I don't know if you've heard of subliminal messaging before, subliminal messages. It's like those videos people watch and you can like listen to, right? And they claim to be able to change your physical appearance or like things in your life, increase your intelligence, change your eye color and shit just from listening to this audio because according to them, or like they in the audio they put subliminal messages underneath it. So like say you listen to a subliminal fucking thing on changing your eye color, there would be a bunch of subliminal messages saying my eye color is blue or I have blue eyes or like all this kind of shit, and a lot of them put in like scientific subliminal messages underneath the videos. I don't know if you made sense. Maybe if you're in like the lucid dreaming community or have ever seen shit about like manifestation or whatever, it kind of links into that because these people who listen to subliminals, and I, you know what, I've listened to subliminals before. I've listened to a shit ton of them. I'll talk about that. But these people who listen to them, they claim either there's like two ways these subliminals can change your physical appearance and make you smarter or whatever the fucking video claims to do, right? And I have seen people on Reddit, there's like a subliminal Reddit post like their success stories and whatever. And some people, it does seem they have been able to change things like their physical appearance with subliminal. So I don't know what's going on with that, but there's kind of like two ways on how they could work. The first is like the through the subliminal messaging, these people claim it can kind of, I guess, trick your body into changing because these subliminal messages in the videos, they're so quiet. You don't even hear the like, my eye color will be blue, my eyes are blue, whatever. If that's in the subliminal video, you don't hear that shit because it's so quiet. So they think that since it's so quiet, and you're not hearing it, it kind of enters into your subconscious mind. And of course, these people will like believe, I kind of believe to a degree, I guess, this your subconscious mind is like, I guess, technically kind of running your body and like keeping it running and shit. So if the subliminal messages like can enter into your brain, in theory, that would like be able to change your fucking physical appearance. I actually remember when I was younger now, this just popped into my brain. I remember listening to a subliminal on making my eyes blue. Like, I don't know why exactly. I guess I was like 13, 12, 13. I thought it'd be funny to make my eyes turn blue. So I found a video like, fucking blue eye subliminals. And like, if you listen to this, your eyes will turn blue or some shit. And I remember reading all the comments and everyone starts giving updates. Like, they're like, oh, I'll update if my eye color turns blue. I'll tell you guys. They all have like fucking brown eyes and are upset about their appearance or some shit. And in the comments, it's like day one, I listened for an hour. Day two, I listened again. Then like it's like day three in the comments, oh, I had to do fucking homework, so I didn't listen to it. And then after that, you just never get another update, and you have no idea if their fucking eyes turned color. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyone who's listened to subliminals would know what I'm talking about. But that's like the first way they claim it can work is like by entering into your subconscious mind, right? And I'll talk about more of my experiences with this shit. But the other one is also having it work through like, I guess, manifestation. That's another reason, that's another way people think it works is like, so they believe in manifestation and they think if these subliminal messages will enter into your brain at such like a low level or low volume or whatever, that will help your brain like manifest it, and your subconscious mind will manifest it automatically. And they kind of believe that you can manifest things at will, like law of attraction type shit. I've kind of touched on that, but not too much. And then yeah, they basically claim by listening to these subliminal audios or subs or whatever, that will like automatically manifest that shit, which is interesting. I don't know about that. I know some people have talked to me about lucid dreaming subliminals. So these audios that claim if you listen to this, you'll have a lucid dream tonight and you'll have all this shit. I don't know how well that works, because I guess if just listening to audio was giving everyone lucid dreams, and like we would all be doing that, right? I actually haven't even tested that. I probably should do, but that could work because I guess even if it's placebo, that could work really well, because I'll tell you, even when I'm not doing any lucid dreaming techniques or whatever, and I'm not really having lucid dreams, if I do something to do with lucid dreaming, like all day, like read about lucid dreaming or some shit, that will literally give me lucid dreams like fairly easily. Like I'm basically guaranteed to have a lucid dream if I'm just reading about lucid dreams. I know a lot of people, they just have to read a book on lucid dreaming and they can have like their first lucid dream as well without doing any other shit. So by listening to this audio that's telling you you'll have a lucid dream, that could increase your chances of having it. I don't know about the whole manifestation thing. About my subliminal experience, right? About my subliminals thing. I actually found out about subliminals when I was like younger. I'm sorry, this is so unstructured. I don't even know if I'll upload this shit actually. I may even not, but fuck it. I just want to yap anyways because I'm a yapper. But I remember, as I said, I was into subliminals when I was like 12, 13 because I've always been like unhappy about my appearance, I guess. Also, here's another thing. I was so fucking fat when I was 13. Like, I was eating mad amounts of food. Like, I was eating like Nikocado avocado when he was like fat, right? I was a fat motherfucker. I was getting so many stretch marks because of how much food I was eating. Like, it was fucking crazy. And instead of just stop being a fatty and stop eating, like I was like, you know what, I'll need to keep eating. I love food too much, but I can just listen to a subliminal on losing weight. I remember seeing a fucking subliminal on like losing weight, right? And around the same time I was seeing all these subliminals on weight loss and shit. Like, oh my god, if I just listen to this audio, I'll lose weight and like I can be really skinny. I was also into like manifestation and law of attraction shit. And I wasn't, you know what, I fuck with law of attraction shit because I've researched it more now and I've read lots of books on it. But back when I was like 12, 13, I wasn't really doing that. I was mainly just, I saw some guys talking about, oh, just believe you have what you want and you'll have it. And I was like, holy shit, that's so good. I was an imaginative child, okay? I was just using the manifestation thing to cope. And it's like around the same time as well was when I was really getting into lucid dreaming. So I was getting into all this shit. Lucid dreaming, manifestation, subliminals, fucking magic. I was getting into all of this. I was in some mad Tiger 123 wizard arc, okay, when I was like 12. But yeah, because of all that shit, what was I saying? Yeah, I just wanted to lose weight, basically. That's what I was saying. And I was really into the manifestation thing. So I remember there was one night where I was laying in bed and I started trying to manifest that I was like skinny or some shit. And I remember there was actually this one time where I was at school and at school I had these like pants that were kind of too small for me. I hadn't really gotten like another pair of pants in like fucking years or some shit at this point. And they were kind of small and made me feel like a fatty because I was a fucking fatty, right? So I was trying to manifest losing weight, and so I did that whole state akin to sleep thing, which I actually talked about a while ago or like recently. You can use that to incubate dreams, and basically what it is I'm sorry I'm yapping so hard. This is probably seeming like a mad schizo rant, but this state akin to sleep thing is when before you go to sleep you kind of think about what you want and immerse yourself in that scene, that daydream, as if you actually have that thing, and then kind of emotionally charge it. So feel the feelings you would feel as if you actually have that, so feel really happy. And I talked about using that for dream incubation, but it was actually originally a technique for manifestation. So I used to stay in bed before I went to sleep and daydream about me losing weight, and then smile and shit like, oh my god, I've lost so much weight, just like deluding myself into thinking I had lost weight. Instead of just eating less, I did that. And I listened to fucking weight loss subliminals. And like, I remember as well when I listened to the blue eye subliminals, yeah, I just gave up on that shit. But I wanted to lose weight. So I remember I did all this, blah, blah, blah. And then I went to school the next day. And I remember there was like a bunch of exams on. There was like days when you had exams. I fucking hate school, but that's that's a conversation for another time. And I remember thinking those pants that were like really tight, right? That I was talking about were so tight. They were actually like, they felt way looser. They felt way fucking looser, as if overnight I had somehow lost a little bit of weight. I was like, fucking hell, that's interesting, right? Because I don't think I had changed my food intake at all. All I did was listen to weight loss subliminals and do some manifestation before bed to lose weight. I was like, holy fuck, it kind of worked low key, but then I was like, you know what? Maybe I just somehow lost a little bit of weight, maybe just coincidence. But at the same time, I was like, shit, maybe the subliminal thing actually worked, right? Maybe it worked. And then I went into the exam hall thing and I was doing my exams and whatever. My voice cracked. I'm gonna hang myself once again. But no, I was doing all the exams. And I remember the aircon in the exam room was so fucking like retarded. There was this teacher in here controlling the air conditioning. It was so fucking gay, bro. Like she kept fucking changing it to where I kept feeling freezing, and then the next moment I was feeling so hot, and then after that I kept getting freezing hot, blah blah blah. And this kind of stupid fucking retarded cunt teacher changing the aircon fucking ended up making me feel really unwell. And then after that day, I got the fucking flu, right? I got the flu. I had a mad fever. So I started fucking vomiting. I started vomiting so hard and like throwing up everywhere. And then after that, of course, since I was sick and couldn't eat and was throwing up, I ended up losing a shit ton of weight. I ended up losing a shit ton of weight, bro. And I was thinking, after that, I was like, wow, that fucking linked in perfectly with me using the subliminals and trying to do the manifestation shit. The day after I did that, I thought I lost weight, then I got sick and I fucking threw up and lost more weight, and I didn't eat for like a whole ass week because I had no appetite, whereas before that I was a fucking fatty and I think I lost like fucking 3 kilograms in a week or some shit, which for me was like so much. So I was like, holy shit, it's kind of interesting. What if indirectly the fucking subliminals and the manifestation I did before bed kind of fucking made me sick in order to lose weight? And I remember because I remember a teacher after that low-key fucking shouting at me, talking about, oh, it's such a coincidence that you were sick for the whole week when your exams were on or some shit. He was getting all mad. I was like, yeah, that kind of was a fucking major coincidence, wasn't it? Like, I lost all that weight and was sick. But yeah, that's my experience with like manifestation and subliminals. I don't know if you give a fuck about that. I saw as well there's subliminals for becoming black, like changing your race and some shit like that. And I was talking to someone who listened to one of the subliminals for becoming black, like changing your fucking race. And she told me, I'm not naming names, I know who they are, they're probably listening to this right now. They told me that after they listened to a becoming black subliminal, their hair started becoming more curly and like they tanned easier and shit like that. So I don't know, like it's interesting as fuck. It's so interesting. The blue eye subliminal, I actually thought after I listened to that for like a day or two that my eyes kind of became a little lighter and kind of got some rings around them that I don't know if you can see, but I don't know if that was a subliminal or just me trying to cope. Long story short, I need to do more research on that shit. I need to do more research. It does link in actually using subliminals for lucid dreaming. It does link in with Silver Bullet's lucid dreaming technique, kind of, which I've not talked about before, but it was a lucid dreaming technique on dreamviews.com by this guy named Silver Bullet. I'm fucking stuttering so bad because I don't know what I'm talking about, and I did not plan this at all, and I'm just fucking yapping about whatever comes to my head. But I was reading about Silver Bullet's lucid dreaming technique, which is basically just a technique saying, believe you will lucid dream every night. All you need to do is believe. You don't have to do any fucking techniques or anything. And this Silver Bullet guy was saying he was doing lucid dreaming techniques to obviously get lucid dreams, and that shit was holding him back. And he said after he just started believing and convincing himself and almost lying to himself, right? Kind of lying to yourself, because I guess in a way that's what manifestation is. All I'm saying, that's kind of what it is. Let's be fucking real. I'm trying to stop myself from saying the N-word. But yeah, Silver Bullet said after he did that, he had a lot of lucid dreams without even having to do techniques. So the whole subliminal for things to do in your head, say if you're trying to get lucid dreams, improve your memory, improve your intelligence maybe. It could be more useful for that. I may have to do an experiment to reproduce the physical appearance changes. I've been thinking about like what part of my appearance should I try and change from watching subliminals, because I should probably try and reproduce the whole losing weight thing, although I don't really want to get sick and get the fucking flu again, but that shit was interesting. Tell me if you have any experience with subliminals, right? I will do more research into it because I've seen a lot of people tell me to talk about subliminals, but I haven't really done much research on that. I don't think there's many studies on it. No one really wants to put money into it, but shit, I don't know. I love you, farewell. Do not join the Discord. Dislike the video. Bye, bye, bye.